here, god fucking damn it.
And we're here.
And we're so fucking happy to be here.
Dave, why do you sound so happy?
Because you're an asshole and he keeps fucking saying stuff and you keep talking to him.
Well, can we just move on?
Yes, we can.
Okay, good. Excellent.
I thought it'd be funny because you're all like, oh god, he's talking about it on the podcast. We have no idea what I'm talking about.
I wasn't. I just wanted to...
You were scared.
I know.
Oh, really? Well,
Yes.
maybe I will scare you then.
Oh, that's scary.
You know where we're at right now? We're in my fucking bathtub, bitch. And we're naked.
Why is that scary?
Because Ashley's going to find out you like dicks in you.
Sure, you knew that.
I was going to say that.
All right.
You mean to move?
What's this show about, Dave?
It's fucking break room bullshit. It's
This
really
is break room bullshit, and we
where
talk about wrestling.
It's where we get together and we talk about wrestling, and then occasionally Avengers 4. We'll get to that later.
Yeah. Well, wait. Yeah. All right.
I have a lot of preparation for that one.
Let's get some structure to this. Let's get some structure to this podcast. What's going on? You should first of all you should follow us.
I have a lot of
at Breakroom BS on Twitter and Instagram. Those are our handles. Breakroom BS. That's all one word, and then we're just called.
I wonder why they call them handles. That's kind of a weird word.
What the fuck do I look like to you? Some sort of
bicycle handles, door handles, car handles. Your fucking Twitter handle. This is kind of weird, isn't it? I never thought about it.
I mean, I see what you're saying, but when you said it, it felt so natural to hear. Like, it just sounded
we've heard it so much.
I know.
Like, whenever they're like, kill the Jews in WWE2, like, it all sounded natural to the Nazis.
WWE2, yeah. Yeah, the Nazis. It sounded natural
to those Nazis were jerks, though, right? We don't like them.
They just follow order.
Michael Bay, boo.
Yeah.
He's a Nazi.
He's a closet Nazi.
Okay. Wait,
what'd you say? Is that a klotzy?
Yeah. What did you say we need to do? Follow us on Twitter and YouTube and everything?
YouTube, you're probably listening to us on, I would assume. Maybe you're still one of those weird people who listen. Do we even go on SoundCloud anymore?
We do. People still listen on there. Like,
I didn't even know you put us on there anymore.
One person listens.
Nice.
It's a different person every time, but it's one.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, yeah, we cover wrestling here, but I have a lot of preparation for that Avengers one. Because I'm basically going to watch every video I can about, like, leaked stuff and rumors and write down all the highlights to talk about.
All right. Dude, I did hear some stuff, so I guess I can try to bring that up. All right. Yeah, I see. I'm ready for this.
It'll be fun.
I'm not ready, but I'm ready.
All right, so the first thing we heard about... Wait, no, we're talking about Ring of Honor.
We're doing Ring of Honor this episode.
All right, so this episode, we are going to cover both nights of the State of the Art Tour in Texas.
Yeah. Dude, you know what? I do like how I don't like how they have their setup here with these multiple shows for these events. I feel like it would be easier to follow and talk about, especially the following part, because I feel like you want your fan base to be able to follow and keep up with how fucking much shit you're putting out. Is if they only had like one night for each event in each town. You know what I'm saying? Like, State of the Art happened in Texas. Then maybe next week have something different, and then
it's not like efficient money wise though to tour only one place. That's the thing.
I see what you're saying.
It's a lot more cost effective to do like a multiple shows like
in an area
on one tour, in one area. But here's the thing: if you look at it this way, if you just watch ROH, it's not a lot of content. It's a 3-night tour in like a week or two. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta figure we're watching ROH and New Japan, so there's that. Stop being stupid. Stop being stupid.
Okay.
Your fucking tongue's dumb. The middle looks all fucked up and weird.
Really?
Yeah.
That's because I have an ulcer on my tongue.
Fuck you, you fucking dick.
I do though. I do. I'm not making it up.
Okay, now let me ask you at this point. You should be able to make a choice. What do you like better right now, ROH or New Japan?
New Japan.
I like ROH better.
I was actually thinking about this, and that's the only reason I answered so quick already. It's not because it's one definitively over the other. I thought about this because I was like, if I had to cancel one subscription right now, who would it be? And it was like a Sophie's choice there.
What the fuck does that mean?
There's a movie called
You have
Sophie's
AIDS or
Choice.
something?
Sophie's Choice is I think she was a Jewish woman who was allowed to keep one of her children.
You can't say Jewish. That's racist.
Yeah, Jewish lady who was.
You just said it again.
I fucked up. She was only allowed to keep one of her children, and the plot of the movie is that she had to pick between the two children which one was allowed to live.
Why?
I don't know, it was like during the WW2 days.
Wait, was it?
Yeah,
Shouldn't she pick the girl, huh?
I don't know. I didn't watch the movie.
What a bitch. Should have like, I don't choose either and cut both their heads off.
Yeah,
That would have
you
won
both
her.
die.
She would have learned.
Dude, imagine
good.
having to live with that. Like if you pick one over the other, either one you make, you're fucked for life.
I mean, it's not like I would kill the older one.
Whichever one can make me more money in the future. So whoever's smarter.
Yeah, you're a good person.
But no, back to this.
Yeah,
So when I watch, okay,
This is gonna put me to sleep.
yeah,
I'm kidding.
I mean probably will.
Okay.
I don't know.
We'll test it.
I don't know. Whenever I watch New Japan, there's like this really realistic, like sports type vibe to it,
Yeah.
and then ROH, dude, you said it to me. ROH has like this really like ECW type vibe to it, where it's just like I don't know. It's like a crammed house full of like mayhem, and everyone who's in the fucking building is excited to be there, and the fucking crowd's wild every show. And it's really cool to see everyone into it. Dude, your dead stare just makes me lose focus all the time.
I like New Japan's crowd better than ROH's.
You like their crowd better?
I like their crowd better. Here's my thought process as to why I like ROH better. I feel that ROH has more diverse matches. I feel like when I watch a New Japan show, I'm going to see a lot of tag matches that are all very similar, and then some really good singles matches. And then in these last two, it's like a couple matches in the beginning that for the most part were just like, eh. The one I was kind of getting into because they had like, this was their 7th or 8th match, which was kind of cool, those two Young Lions. You even watch the Young Lions?
I do, but like, yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, eh.
It's like, eh.
What was really weird was whenever I saw I noticed the Young Lions outside the ring doing stuff was the same one in the match. I was like, oh shit, I saw them in the match earlier. But that's I just feel ROH is way more diverse, and like I can enjoy their entire card overall more.
Yeah.
Because like for me, New Japan, like the tag matches are cool, but dude, like when I'm on my 4th or 5th tag match, I'm like, ugh. So many.
I see what you're saying.
It's the same thing. Still really good though.
Yeah. Dude, how about, because since we're not officially reviewing it, I can gotta order the fucking Night 2 Kazuma Road? Kazuna Road shit with Jay beating the shit out of Juice.
Yeah.
Dude, his hands, like, I'm pretty sure actually broken. They put it up to the camera the one night.
That was the first night when he punched the chair.
Oh, that was the first night. Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, his like, there's like not a bone sticking out, but there's this huge
like
fucking
lump
lump that you
yeah.
could see the bone was displaced.
Yeah, I think that was Juice's own fault. Like when he punched
when he punched the
yeah.
chair, that was his fault. But
Yeah.
they made it work and like played it like Jay's fault.
How about when he threw the hat on the fucking thing and it got stuck? That was funny. He threw his hat and it got stuck on the light.
Who did?
Juice.
I don't even remember
At the
that.
beginning of the match, he threw his hat and then Kevin Kelly was like making fun of it, and all the wrestlers kept looking up at it because it was stuck.
Dude,
on the
I think I remember that, and I didn't realize what happened because I watched Japanese English on that. That's the first night, right?
Dude, what's Japanese English?
The Japanese version. I said version.
You said English.
I think I said version.
We can go back if you want. You said English.
Okay, well, whatever.
I just want to know what Japanese English is.
All right. I'm gonna lose my train of thought if we focus on this for too long.
All right, go.
I already lost it. It's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone. What were we talking
We were
about?
talking about the hat. You said you watched the Japanese.
Oh yeah.
English
I don't.
version.
Yeah. The fucking first night. I remember you texted me when you started watching the first night in English, and you said that it was like lined up wrong or something, which I've noticed from time to time.
Yeah.
It'll be like there'd be like a delay or.
For the most part, it's not an issue, but every now and then I'm like, that's too bad. They just said he kicked out whenever it's on one. I was like, that's a shame.
They really need to do some test runs on that first before putting it up.
Yeah, they don't run it through the old fryer. I don't know what that fucking means.
They're definitely trying to appeal to more of a the Western crowd, the English speaking audience.
Are we like the old West?
Dude, this is the first time. Yeah, this is the first time ever that they've had the entire G1 tournament all English coverage.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So it's cool to see that they're trying to like reach out to different demographics.
For sure, dude. And something else that isn't really in regards to the ROH, I just want to talk about real quick.
Yeah.
How about So I was watching something around. You know that Bruce Pritchard show I watched.
Yeah.
Well, they have it on the network. Okay. I was watching one of the one they have
the censored watered down
the lame version. Yeah. I was watching it on WWE Network, and it was an AJ Styles episode where they're talking about him in TNA. And in the middle of the show...
The gay community.
The gay community. They're talking about the gay community? No, they're talking about different people that maybe tried out in WWE, but just went somewhere else and got big. And they bring up Kenny Omega.
Mm-hmm.
They fucking show a promo of Kenny Omega on this. And they show part of a fucking, like, highlights of one of his matches. I was like, this is getting ridiculous. This is even a show about him.
They want Kenny Omega
they do.
bad.
Dude,
and
I was like, this is ridiculous.
I know you said before how like other wrestlers have gotten really pissed, but I think he really wants to make a mark with. He wants other companies. He wants to help bring like New Japan to that point where they're able to compete with WWE.
Triple H was talking about how he wants to do crossovers, like crossovers.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, yeah. I saw something about how Triple H basically was like, in the most subtle, indirect way possible, was like just making it seem like he just has to wait for Vince to die.
Yeah.
There was a very unusual comment he made.
He's like, it's just out of my hands.
It was like something along the lines of like oh everyone wants their the NXT person who gets called up to be the next person to get pushed to the moon, but in reality that's not how it happens. Like but you can choose who gets pushed, so I don't.
Yeah, whatever. It very well could be how it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So let's start off with the first night. That would be night one.
You're gonna read off the cards, right? You have the cards. I forgot to put the cards.
I'll always handle that.
Yeah.
So where was night one at?
Night one, San Antonio.
Dude, he came through.
Mm-hmm. What's the
first match? Was the Kingdom versus the Boys.
The Boys.
We watched this one together. I love you, the Kingdom is my first note I have. I love the Kingdom.
Yeah.
I like to think that the Boys don't actually speak any English, and like the yip and the yoo-hoos is their actual language.
that's such a funny idea.
Yeah, that's how they communicate. Like they're going to like Burger King and like, what would you like to? Like yip yoo-hoo, like it's like a Whopper.
they grew up just like playing Mario Brothers only, and they had no parents and only played Mario Brothers.
That's exactly what it was.
They learned all their dialect from there.
I still enjoy the spots with Vinny dragging people under the ring. They had the one spot in here where the one boy comes out with a bloody raincoat, like from It. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, they do it like a lot, but like every time it's like different in some way.
Yeah, I mean, there's also some there were a couple of matches they didn't do it that surprised me because it seemed like they were doing it.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
There's a few they didn't choose, so that's kind of cool. But my next note says Dave won. Remember, I was like, I'm going to put this down, and we're not going to remember why. I already forgot.
Yeah, me too.
I don't remember, but I did win something.
I think it was something about a weird word.
Maybe. Gable is a Melvin.
Dude, that word was so fucking funny when he threw that out there.
Yeah.
Hit the music, you fucking Melvin.
That was funny. The Kingdom won this one by pinfall.
Yeah.
The good old Kingdom. Didn't they cut some sort of promo about how they're going to put themselves in the main event of this show because the fucking the Briscoes, their flight got canceled or some shit?
Yeah.
That was this show, yeah.
Dude, another thing about fucking ROH that I wish that they did, that New Japan does, is all the factions. I love factions, and I think it helps me. It helps me care about wrestlers that I wouldn't normally care about.
I like the factions, but I think that 4 is a little much. Like for huge factions.
Too many.
Like, dude, I feel like if New Japan had the Bullet Club, and they had
LIJ,
and maybe another one that wasn't the size of Chaos, I'd be happy. But like
Chaos is
like fucking
huge.
15 guys. Mm-hmm. It's massive. I feel like
they're not even like a thing. I feel like they just like wear it and that's it.
When you watch a New Japan show, all those tag matches, every single tag match, they're all part of a fucking faction except one, and it's like 4 guys that are in a faction. Like
it's like David, Finlay,
Tanahashi,
Juice,
Kushida, Juice.
Yeah.
These guys like aren't a faction like everyone else is.
It's like the non-faction faction.
Yeah. They're a faction now. There's 5 fucking factions. Motherfucker. But I do like the factions too.
I'm not a fan of Suzuki-gun.
I'm not either.
No, I can't get into them.
They just seem like plain bad guys that have no character to them. They're nothing nothing stands out.
Yeah. I do like El Desperado though.
Yeah, I like him too.
He needs to break away
How
from
about his
Kanemaru.
fucking mask?
Dude,
they ripped his fucking mask off.
You saw his face.
Yeah.
You found out he's Asian. I thought he was gonna be like a Spanish person.
I was curious. That was pretty cool. Although I feel like it kind of took the heat away from the mask versus mask match.
Mm-hmm.
If it's, you know what I mean, like if they're gonna do that with Dragon Lee.
Yeah.
But back to ROH. Match 2 was Rhett Titus versus Flip Gordon.
Dude, you notice how fucking stiff the ropes were? Did I use that right?
You did.
Yeah. Dude, I saw multiple times throughout the night, and I'll bring them up as we're going. But I noticed that someone has gone to do a spot off the corner to the outside, and like they just can't get the right bounce, and their legging and their footing
like off a little bit.
It just looks like really uncomfortable, and I'm just like.
It's funny you said because I have the flip fucked up thing on here because he was trying to do. I didn't notice, and that's probably why you're probably right. They were like really tight.
Cody went to do something later, and he just kind of fell, and I was just like, ew. What the
dude? I'm pretty sure this is the one where fucking the Young Bucks wrestled, and it's at one point Nick went to do one, and something weird happened with his feet where he caught himself.
Dude, I think the ropes are just really fucking tight.
Yeah, I think you're right. All right, let's see here. But yeah, Rhett Titus and Flip Gordon. This was one where we both kind of noticed the timing between the two wasn't really the best. They didn't seem to have very good chemistry, but the match wasn't that bad. But Flip won that one by pinfall.
I don't think the match. Wait, we mentioned this. Never mind. You literally already said it.
You were gonna say something cool, but you're like, So next we have Thunder Rosa and Kelly Klein.
Dude, Thunder Rosa needs to get signed immediately.
She's banging.
Sign her.
That's what the kids say.
Now.
Steinerizer. Wait. Frankensteinerizer. When the Steiner brothers, they had a movie called The Steinerizer. It's Steinerized. That got me hard. Look at how pretty it was when you burped.
It did look nice.
It did. Next we have Thunder Rosa and Kelly Klein versus Tenille Dashwood and Sumi Sakai. I got nothing on here.
As far as women's matches typically go, this one was very good in my opinion.
I have good matches.
I like typically with the women's matches, there's like always like a bunch of moves that just don't look like they're going well, and for the most part, this one flowed pretty well. The moves looked real nice compared to normal, and Tenille Dashwood's butt looks as good as ever.
She's really hot.
Yeah, I
think she's hotter now than when she was Emma in WWE.
I can agree with that. I want to see her cut some promos more. I want to hear Tenille Dashwood talk.
I want to hear her talk about things. About her. It's still about her. I believe Dashwood and Sakai won by pinfall.
It's all about her. That's all I had for that one.
Next we got Jay Lethal versus TK O'Ryan.
Okay, so... wait. Nope.
All right, so...
I didn't have any notes on this one.
I thought this was really funny. Fans started chanting, "How you doing?" because he looks like fucking Big Cass.
I didn't understand what that meant.
That's what they chant towards Big Cass in WWE.
Okay.
He looks a lot like Big Cass. I noticed this. He's like a better version of Big Cass.
It's like Big Cass if he still had a job.
Yeah, zing. What I thought was funny was the fans start chanting that, and the annoying announcer that's always quoting music or whatever goes, "Sticks and stones can break my bones," blah, 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 and says that line, and then Colt goes, "You never heard his friend's rap album," talking about Enzo, which was pretty funny. This was I had Lethal won by pinfall. This one I put you knew Lethal would win, but it was still a good match. Next we got SoCal Uncensored versus the team CMLL. You got anything on this one?
I had a note here, but it literally disappeared while we were talking, and I don't understand how. I'm very confused. Hold on, I'm gonna try to reopen this.
Okay, you do that.
Oh, there it is.
You found it.
The fluidity. So we were discussing about a word and where they said something, and we were like, fluidity would have been a much better
They were
word.
saying continuity.
Yeah, and then he said fluidity while talking about SoCal.
Yeah, I like that better.
And they do have very good fluidity, which we've mentioned before on the podcast.
Do you think
SoCal
fluid
looks
space
good.
is real? Like you? Never mind.
I don't know what the fuck you just said, so no.
You have any notes about this one?
No, just
Team-
the fluidity.
Team CMLL won by pinfall, which
Wait, who did they fight?
SoCal Uncensored, Team CMLL, the Mexicans,
Okay.
the luchadors. For me, this was a holy shit surprise finish. Like, I wasn't expecting TCMLL to win.
Uh-huh. And then
They
that
won with
gave
a
them a
fu-
title shot,
Yeah,
right?
and, well, I think they already had one,
Okay.
which I should have seen their win coming. And I
Team
know that.
CMLL.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
they had
you
a title
can-
shot the next night.
You know, you guys are you guys can watch that for free on YouTube.
Oh, cool.
CML puts all their stuff on there, and so does that. I think
PWG,
PW
Progressive,
Professional Wrestling League.
Pro Gorilla.
No, not the Gorilla one. That's not for free. I think you have to
Oh.
buy their CDs. They're like
CDs.
Yano.
Oh, cool. Their CDs. But anyway, they won. The finish was a tilt-a-whirl slam too,
With Tilt-A-Whirl DDT.
which isn't even like
slam.
it
Wow.
wasn't a DDT.
DDT swirl.
It wasn't a DDT. Which wasn't even that crazy of a move. So I was really surprised when they won by that, by a normal move. Really,
What time-
they should do that more often. We're good. Let's see. Next we have Kurt Stallion versus Silas Young. I like this Stallion fella. I enjoyed him in the match.
I didn't care for him.
Really? Why?
Nothing excited me. I didn't think he was bad. I just didn't. I wasn't like, yeah, cool.
But dude, like all his facials and his intensity were great.
I wasn't into it.
No, you were probably distracted. I don't believe you.
Nope. Dude, I make sure that I at least watch every match once while paying full attention.
Once.
Once. No,
Nice.
the reason I say that is because I started watching day one of Kazuma Road. What is it? Kuzina Road. And I got through like 3 matches in the middle, and I was just like, I didn't pay like nearly good enough attention. So the next night I rewatched all of them.
So anyway, we both like this Stallion fella. Gable said he was really into him. I think he just said.
Yeah, I was really alright with, less than alright with him.
I really enjoyed the spot where he stood on his feet to keep him in place and pulled him up for a DDT.
Oh, because he's like a stallion who's bucking.
What?
What?
The fuck are you talking about?
Oh, when they buck, they lifted their hind legs so they're on 2 legs. I was just trying to be annoying. Did it work?
What does that have to do with the spot I just mentioned?
Dude, I'm talking so quietly now.
Yeah,
this
look
is
at
your
you, you're a
fault.
pussy.
This is your fault.
Anyway, I enjoyed the spot in the corner when he stood on Silas's feet and then stood him up for the DDT, which was really cool. The moonsault Spanish fly flatliner, whatever the fuck it was badass.
I
off
do
the
remember
top rope.
that. That was fairly cool. That was alright, I guess.
Oh, boy. This entire match was better than Omega and Okada.
Oh,
I'm just
boy.
saying. I'm just being honest. Young won this one by pinfall.
Yes, he did.
He did.
Yes, he
I
did.
thought we were taking turns. That's what you like to say. I thought we were taking turns. I thought this was a really good fucking match. I was really into it. I really enjoy Silas Young.
Well, the difference in our taking turns is you always look at me like you're about to say something, and then you don't, and I'm like, oh,
You bastard.
all right.
I think I have a note in here in the next one about Silas Young, which I'll say that for the next one. But
Deliriousness.
okay, so next we have Shane Taylor, who I don't like at all. I wish he would just go away. Shane Taylor and Punishment Martinez and Bully Ray versus Delirious, Shane Hurricane Helms, and Cheeseburger.
Dude, I think this is the first Delirious match that I've watched. I'm a fan.
You've seen Delirious.
I have?
Yeah, once.
I don't
at least.
remember.
Yeah, you've seen him.
He's funny.
He is. I enjoy him. Hurricane did an inverted Unprettier, which was really fucking cool. Hurricane has some really cool moves.
Yeah.
Like, I'm used to seeing him in WWE in his WWE run, and I was like, cool, it's WWE Hurricane. When he's somewhere else, he can actually have a good match, and it's nice. It's pretty cool.
Or are they like, hey, Hurricane, you have to suck because you're like a C-lister.
Yeah, he's a BC lister. Oh, the inverted Unprettier was after he got the hot tag. It was he also had some unique variations of moves I haven't seen. Martinez, Taylor, and Bully won this one by pinfall.
Yeah, I thought it was cool during the match whenever Delirious would whenever he was running the ropes. Is that what they call it? Am I saying?
I guess.
You know how like they'll run from one side of the ropes and bounce off to pick up speed.
Yeah, that's running the ropes.
But he would change direction.
Oh yeah, he does do that.
Yeah, I thought that was a cool thing to do.
Interesting, yeah.
I've personally never seen another wrestler do that.
I wasn't impressed.
All right.
I was pretending to be
you're pulling at me about the stallion. Yeah, the stallion.
Where you're just like, I wasn't impressed. That's all you have to say. There's no reason or anything. You're just like, I wasn't impressed.
It just didn't stand out to me.
You sound like Wilson the one time.
Yeah.
He was like, not impressed.
Not impressed.
Let's see. Do you have any other notes on that one?
Nope.
Okay. Next we have Cody versus Jonathan Gresham. I am enjoying Jonathan Gresham. Gable's not impressed.
No, I like Gresham.
You like him too?
Yeah,
he's a short fucking dude.
Dude, he really is.
Yeah.
He had compliments on the fucking Ring of Honor camera work. There was like a wrist lock he had Cody in, and that like if I would have looked at while being there in person, I would have been like, that looks like it's not doing anything. Because the way that it was shot, it looked like he was really like, I don't know, getting in there and just like fucking with Cody's arm.
And like just bending it at a really fucked up angle. Yeah. Spot with Cody getting the arm ring reversed and trying it on the ref was really fucking funny. You remember that? I think it was like the beginning of the match. He goes to do an arm ring, and Gresham did like a weird reversal, and Cody got pissed, so he tried to do it on the ref to see why it wouldn't work. Yeah. That was really funny. Dude, Cody is my perfect level of humor in a match. Yeah. It's not like ridiculously, stupidly outrageous, but it's just funny fucking shit.
Yeah, I can definitely agree with that.
In regards to the arm thing you were saying, I haven't noticed is there was a shitload of just amazingly entertaining mat wrestling and submissions by Gresham. Like, just basic moves.
He's the octopus.
Yeah, like, just tons of basic moves with reversal after reversal after reversal. Yeah. It was just great shit. Like, that's the type of stuff where you feel like some people are, like, I'd be scared that you would get boring during something like that. But you like that stuff?
Dude, I noticed that with ACH that he always had a lot of good mat work.
Yeah, it was really good. Todd really fucked up the spot with where he was pinning the bridge by Gresham. Like, Gresham went to do a move, and Todd started counting before he finished it, and then he put the bridge on, and then Todd was like, oh, like, he fucked up the count, and if you caught that.
No, I didn't catch that. Do you notice that Cody's been doing...
that was the one where, when Gresham kicked out, he landed on Todd and, like, was pretending he got hurt. You remember, does it sound familiar now? Like, Todd was, like, selling that he got hurt for, like, the rest of the match, he was limping and shit. No.
Sort of? Not really. I've seen Todd do it before, so I'm not sure if it...
Todd, we're like on a first name basis with Todd. What were you saying now?
My back. Shit. I'll wait till who ended up winning this?
Cody won by pinfall.
Okay. Have you noticed Cody's been doing a lot of like, I don't know, like things where he would normally like use the moment to do a real heel thing, like going for a handshake and then like busting someone up. Like instead he would just like second think it and then go for an actual handshake.
I haven't noticed this.
He's done this a few times. I've noticed in like the last 3 shows I watched him on, but he did not do it on the second night. So
that fucking prick. Yeah. He's just fucking with your note.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, and we have the main event, bro. We have the Kingdom and the Killer Elite Squad versus the Bullet Club.
What this drop saw is so cool.
What?
It says drop saw is so cool. I think there's some autocorrect going in here.
I don't know what that means. Once again, the Bullet Club doesn't come out together to their music, and it makes me sad.
Yeah.
Especially they're supposed to be a faction. Just come out together, man.
Dude,
they didn't do it on the next night either.
Even Killer Elite Squad came out to all the same music.
Yeah, I'm like, why can't you guys just come out together? It would be cool. They wrestle by themselves plenty to have their own music.
Yeah.
But whatever. How about Davey Boy Jr. with a double fucking sharpshooter?
Dude, they are so fucking massive.
They are big dudes.
They are big. Dude, the sharpshooters.
When he was doing that, I was like, all right, this isn't going to work.
Yeah.
He grabbed like all 4 legs. I'm like, this isn't going to work. And he turned them over at the same time and did a double sharp. I've never seen that before in my life.
Yeah, dude, these dudes are fucking gigantic.
They're big fucking dudes. And I think Lance Archer even did like a fucking moonsault or something too, or a dive.
Maybe that's what this is. Some salt, drop salt. Some sort of salt is cool.
Maybe it was a drop kick and it turned into salt.
Moonsault is so cool.
The drop salt.
Oh no, drop. Yeah, I think I know what it is. It's talking about Adam Page's thing.
You know when he flips to the ring and clotheslines him?
No, where he'll do the thing that like where he has him up in the fireman carry and he tumbles forward and then stands up and then he'll jump up to someone else, drop kick
that's
and
really
then go into a moonsault.
Yeah.
That's what that is. I figured it out. There we go.
That's exactly what you said it was, a drop salt.
Yeah.
It's a drop kick moonsault. Yeah, it's a really cool move.
I love it every time he does it.
Yeah.
Lance Archer is a monster.
He's a big bro.
He's fucking big. That's all I really got. Except, well, do you have anything else for during the match?
Who was that? Bullet Club? Won by pinfall,
dude.
Right?
Yeah, whenever they won, first of all, I thought it was really cool to see them like go against these like big fucking heavyweights and win. And whenever they were all celebrating together at the end together, I don't know. I got kind of happy. Yeah, do you know what I mean though? Like when you get into a match and then they pull off the win and you're like, yeah, they fucking did it, and then they're all celebrating together. I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, Bullet Club.
Especially whenever like it's too like big guys like that, you're like they should have.
Yeah, I
get really annoyed by the whole philosophy of like, oh, it's a big man, you can't beat a small man. It's like. It's stupid and it's not even realistic in real life. Just because a guy's big in real life doesn't mean he can beat a small guy as a fighter. The small guy can still kick his ass. Mm-hmm. It's annoying.
But I think this all ties together with trying to get Matt and Nick to be more realistic contenders in the heavyweight division.
Yeah. Well, we're done with night 1, so we're gonna pause and
do some saving
and save this, and then we're gonna do night 2.
Where are you going? Oh. All right, is this night 2 now?
I thought we were just testing. Yeah, this is night 2. Everything looks good.
Can you edit the test out if we do a test?
No, let's just go with it, man.
All right. It looks good, so why not?
Make sure you should just face me though.
Make sure you follow us on Twitter and
wait. We're not starting. You barely moved.
I got confused.
No, go to an angle. Face me. Like face me.
My whole night got like.
Yeah, like kind of how we're like this. Like we're like,
shuffled.
Hey, let's look at each other.
We waited too long. We watched too many wrestling matches in between. It's all confusing now.
We all had intercourse. What does that mean? So let's talk about night 2 of Gundaku. No. State of the art night 2. State of the art night 2 in Dallas.
All right.
So you ready for night 2 in Dallas? Gable.
Yes.
Are you?
My first note is that the boys need a singles break.
Why? They weren't even in the first match.
What? Why? Maybe I put this in the wrong notes.
He said why. Because that's how they booked them. I don't know. The first match was Tenille Dashwood versus Thunder Rosa.
I fucked up somewhere.
Really? I don't think you've ever fucked up before. So this is weird.
Dude, I'm just looking at this. Are they in it? Are they even here tonight?
Who?
The boys?
Yeah, they're in match 2.
Oh, maybe I just didn't have notes for match 1 other than they were really hot.
Maybe. I don't understand why they keep putting Sakai on commentary.
Who?
On commentary, Sumi Sakai. She was on commentary during
the
match. Like she barely says anything, and then when she does walk, they have to when she talks, they have to walk her through it. I'm like, this is
bad. I definitely agree with you because every time Sumi they'll be like, oh thanks for joining us tonight, Sumi, and she'll leave, and I'm like, I forgot she was even there.
I didn't know she was there.
I'm confused. I remember you introducing her, and that was about it. That's where it ended.
There was a spot in this match of Rosa shaking her butt in Dashwood's face that was dumb. I'd let her sit on my face, but it made no sense why she just did that and waited to get just beat up. It was kind of dumb.
It's like your Bray Wyatt thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know that it was even that. She was just kind of like... I mean, kinda.
I don't remember it very
well. But
yeah.
then Tenille did beat her up. She just shook her butt until she got beat up. I'm like, why'd she
shake her butt?
Why'd she do that?
I was actually looking her up during the break. She's still currently a wrestler on Lucha Underground.
Oh, is she?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. You know who they added to All In? They had Jeff Cobb and Matt and Matt someone famous in Lucha.
Matt Damon.
No.
Matt Damon.
I'm trying to decide if I should get Jeff Cobb or not because he was in the Kuzina tour both nights.
See how the G1 thing goes.
Yeah, you're right.
Because, dude, I don't know. His thing just seems very... I don't know. He does not look like a fucking Jeff. Like, if you just look at him, you're like, that's like maybe like a...
He looks like Ralph from Wreck-It Ralph or something.
I feel like he should have like some Samoan looking sounding name, and
I
he's
see what
just
you're
like,
saying.
oh, it's Jeff.
I'm Jeff. I'm Jeffrey.
My name's Jeff.
I'm Jeffrey. Otherwise, this match was all right. The Tennille Dashwood won, but
I loved it.
Dashwood won by pinfall.
It was better than Omega versus Okada.
Don't be a dick. It was way better. This was 9 stars.
This was 9 stars out of 5.
Yes. The next match was the Young Bucks versus the Boys.
The gay community.
Why didn't the Bucks have their 6-man titles here? Why don't they have their 6-man never openweight titles?
I don't know, dude. It's very hit and miss when they wear those.
I don't understand it. Why wouldn't you just always have them? It's very weird. Because I like when people have lots of belts. It's really cool
it looks
looking.
cool. Like when Austin Aries came out that one time with 60,000 belts.
Yeah.
You're like, what the fuck are you doing?
Dude, the boys yelping and yelling at the beginning during the test of strength was hilarious. Like they're doing the test of strength and they're just like yelping and yipping. It was great.
Dude, I got a good chuckle during the test of strength whenever
Nick was like,
just kidding.
Fucking with you. Dude, how about the fucking spot where Nick jumped and climbed the fucking pole and flipped off of it?
It was a really cool spot.
That was nuts. It was very impressive. I liked it.
I want the boys to have names because the announcers didn't even get which boys which are correct most of the time.
Yeah. All I know is I forgot, so I don't know anything about the boys. What do
you know?
Okay, for the record, you're probably going to disagree, and you're wrong if you do, because I'm always right. The Bucks switching people was not funny. I thought that was fucking stupid.
I think it fell flat, but it could have been funnier. I don't think it worked the situation.
That's
right.
funny you say that because I had a note here. I thought it would have been funny if the ref didn't just watch them do it, and then he looks and he turns around and he's like, really? Like, and the other one's just laying there.
Yeah,
I thought it would have been funnier if they did that.
It didn't feel right, but like the concept of the joke was in my alley.
I completely agree with you. I thought it could have been funny, but I'm just like, this isn't funny.
Yeah, see, we came to an understanding.
It turned out you were right because you agreed with me.
Yeah.
I'm a dick. Dude, how about the double Meltzer driver? That was nuts, where he had both of them held up.
I thought it was an Indie Taker.
What?
I'm not sure what the difference is.
I think an Indie Taker is just, isn't an Indie Taker just the Tombstone pile driver, and when he does the flip and helps, that's the Meltzer driver?
Can we do a pause for research?
Do you have any more notes about this one? Because you can research while I start the next one.
Okay.
Okay, the Young Bucks won this one by pinfall. And then I got super pumped when Cody came out for a promo, which I was not expecting. That was pretty cool.
I agree. I thought it was a really good promo, too, because it got me excited for their match later, and I probably wouldn't have been.
Yeah, I agree. I don't like Shane Taylor, but Shane Taylor has killed multiple people, apparently.
Yeah,
at some point in the promo, someone said that, and I was like, he's murdered people? That's too bad. I want to fuck Brandy a lot.
Dude, she's very attractive. She's a very attractive woman.
She really is. That was a good promo segment. I did enjoy it, although I think Shane Taylor in the segment was kind of lame. Maybe because I'm not a big fan of him. But after that promo, you keep researching this. Mm-hmm. You get any progress yet?
I'm watching an Indie Taker take place.
Progress Wrestling?
Right now.
Progress Wrestling. The next match we had was the Kingdom versus Team CMLL for the 6-man Tag Team Championship. See it?
Kingdom versus who?
No, this. Did you figure it out?
They're lining up right
There's
now.
a lot of build to this move.
Wait, I don't even think I saw it. Oh, wait, here it is. Alright, Indie Taker. It looked like the Meltzer driver.
I don't understand. So do you have any notes on this match or no? I don't know if you can check them real quick.
Let's see. Lucha stage spot where he flips the one guy with his legs off the stage into a Kingdom member.
Do you know what
I'm talking about?
Yeah, I have the flip CML did on the ramp in the Kingdom was really cool.
Yeah.
That was real cool.
Marty... Wait, is this the same match?
No,
this isn't. Okay, no, that's it then.
Kingdom won this one by pinfall, and they are still the 6-man tag team champions. Still.
Hold on.
No, this is my maid. The next match we have is Jay Lethal versus Marty Scurll versus Flip Gordon. Flip.
Okay, other people have looked this up before. Here, can you tell me the difference between...
Flip Gordon. Flip. Friends.
Indie Taker is a normal springboard assisted spike into a tombstone. Meltzer Driver is when Nick does the 450 in the springboard aided spike tombstone. There is no move of theirs called 5. That's not answering that question.
This sounds dumb.
I don't understand. It sounded the same. Aided spike tombstone versus the assisted spike tombstone.
Those are synonyms.
One of
aiding and assisting are basically synonyms.
I think the Meltzer Driver has a 450 flip in it, and the Indie Taker does not.
Okay, I guess. Okay, that's a difference.
That's out of this description. That's the only thing I got. Let me see if there's a different.
Now let's move on. That's good enough.
Okay.
Let's just move on. Yeah.
I'm gravitating towards this. Okay, now it looks like it's the same thing.
So it's the same thing.
The one website calls it the Meltzer Driver / Indie Taker.
Okay,
so
then.
I don't know.
All right. So what match are we on?
We are on the Marty Scroll and
Skrull.
Dude, I'm sorry. I fucked up.
Marty Scurll.
Marty Scurll. Marty Scurll.
Jay Lethal and
Jay
Flip
Lethal.
Gordon. Flip.
Yes, I remember this.
Oh,
dude, this was funny. I love this match.
Well, as soon as it started, I was like, this is going to be really fucking good. I love all three of these guys.
Yeah.
These are three of my favorite guys. Dude, how about whenever Skrull went to go too sweet a fan and fucking flipped him off? That was really funny.
Yeah, I always love like whenever Marty just like leaves what's going on.
Yeah.
He got too sweet someone real quick.
It's really funny. Dude, the stuff with Skrull trying to school each one of them was great.
Yeah.
Then saying they can go at it because he was going home. That was really funny.
Oh, dude.
He was like, I'm going home.
He starts waving at everyone.
That was fucking funny as fuck.
The Black Plague thing from the top ropes was really cool.
I don't know what that means.
I forget what move it is, but I think it's yeah, I don't know.
Well, it sounds cool.
We watched it happen apparently.
We did see it, and I remember cool things happening, so I think it was cool. Skrull with the back submission and Boston Crab combo was awesome. I don't know if particularly
Dude,
what I mean by
I think the Black Plague was something that Ian, what's his name, made up.
Ian Rotten?
Riccaccioni or whatever his
Some
name
of the
is.
guy was just trying to sound like music stuff's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy sucks.
Yeah, I think that's a name he made up for the move that he did, and it confused me.
I wish we could keep Colt Cabana and get rid of him for someone else.
Yeah.
I like Kevin Kelly. Why can't Kevin Kelly do that too?
Kevin Kelly do everything, please.
Yeah.
And fucking Don Cheadle or whatever.
Don Callis.
Yeah.
Don Cheadle. War Machine. Skrull won by submission.
Yeah.
You got any other notes?
No.
Flip got attacked by Bully afterwards, remember?
Yeah.
That's a thing.
Yep.
That happened. Next match, we have The Addiction versus Shane Hurricane Helms and Delirious.
I was not a fan of the midget thing.
Okay, I have right here, Midget Delirious was stupid.
Yeah.
Dude, that was so dumb.
Yeah,
We're really agreeing on some humor stuff here. It's surprising me.
Yeah, I think they could have sold the midget thing a little better. He wasn't even wearing any of Deliriousness' clothes.
Yeah.
Or I want to call him Deliriousness.
Deliriousness. We'll call him that from now on.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
He wasn't besides the mask. He wasn't wearing any Delirious clothes.
You didn't do it.
Deliriousness' clothes.
He
was just wearing black shorts, and I'm like, Deliriousness was wearing green pants. And I'm like, what the fuck?
He clearly looks different.
And he's wearing shoes. Deliriousness wasn't even wearing shoes.
See, this is something where it's just like... it's one of those things that it goes too far. It's like you're expecting me to buy into the fact that the ref is mentally retarded and can't tell it's just a midget now?
Yeah.
Or a vertically challenged fellow, whatever you want to call him. Yeah. I was like, this is silly. Yeah, I didn't like that.
A bit of a goof.
However, I did think the spot with Kazarian butt fucking Daniels in the corner was really funny. You remember that? You remember that?
A little.
Oh, dude, that was really funny.
I remember something similar to that happening.
Hurricane has some sweet moves. He did something they called Mortified, which is a really cool move. I can't remember what happened, but I remember he had some cool moves in this match.
Dude, you did the same thing I did with the Black Plague.
I did it. And I feel like this might
all
be
I
an
got.
exact situation where the guy, because the announcer just called it Mortify. I'm like, I wonder if he's fucking with me.
Dude, it's why I was calling that thing the Frankensteiner, because
Yeah.
of fucking what's his name keeps calling it a Frankensteiner every time it comes
Guy's
on.
a cock and ball.
He's screwing me up. I'm a young fan trying to learn things, and you're fucking me up.
Yeah, stop fucking up the Gable. Hurricane and Delirious won this match by pinfall. All right, you take the next
Dude,
one.
I think Deliriousness is really funny when he like doesn't speak English though.
It's
His made up gibberish. Like he's that fucking
the Tasmanian
caveman.
devil.
No, the caveman that always carried the club and didn't. Do you know what I'm talking
I
about?
know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh, I can't think.
He
of
looked
him.
like Cousin It, like he was just
Yeah,
like kind of like
yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Let's see. Shane Taylor is a human faucet.
All right, first let's go over the next match, which is the Briscoes versus the
Oh,
Killer
what the
Elite.
fuck? I didn't have any notes for them. Which was surprising because I remember liking that match a
Especially
lot.
since it's for the tag team championship. Briscoes versus Killer Elite Squad. Dude, how about the Briscoes did dual flips to the outside, which I thought was cool because you don't see them do high flying stuff, and it was cool to just see them doing another style. Like they're so versatile, you know what I mean? I thought that was really cool. I didn't really consider the Briscoes high flyers, but they can clearly do it.
You know what else this helps with the Briscoes winning? So since the Bucks beat them, it only makes sense that the Briscoes would beat them. That way, whenever the Bucks go up against the Briscoes, they're
Anything could happen.
yeah.
That's a good point. So I guess the Briscoes won by pinfall. We're just gonna skip to the end here.
I'm sorry.
I have more notes.
I'm sorry.
Luckily we can-
It popped in my head, and I didn't want to lose it.
Luckily, I can say them after, and it makes no
I
difference.
didn't want to miss my chance to blow because opportunity works once
Spaghetti.
in a lifetime.
Cole Cabana said something about spaghetti.
He did say, dude, he was being Corey Graves there,
Yeah,
where
he
he
was
just ripped on someone else.
He's like something about spaghetti. Dude, this is the one where Archer did a fucking moonsault. That big ass fucking guy did
Dude,
a
that
moonsault in
thing's
this
massive.
one. Yeah, I liked how when Mark rolled up Archer, Jay jumped over and helped hold him down to get the pinfall. Like it made it seem more real. Like this fucking big dude, like he had to jump and help him get the pin to beat him. I thought that was cool. There was a sweet little Young Bucks running after the match too.
Did you get the point? The what?
The Young Bucks.
Oh,
started running.
yeah.
It was very short though.
Yeah,
They just
yeah.
kind of beat him up and they bailed. They powdered, as they say.
Is this when the promo came up with the Disco Boys?
I don't
When they-
remember.
Do you remember what promo I'm talking about? Where they're like in the backyard?
No, I think that was on ROH TV.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, it'd have been weird to have them like in the ring and leave, and they're just in a backyard cutting a promo now.
Whatever.
They just left the
promo
match
was
and now they're in a
fucking weird.
backyard. It was
It
kind of
didn't
weird.
really do anything.
Yeah,
It
it
was just like, hey, you're the Young Bucks, and we're the Briscoes.
We're gonna fight.
Remember, we're the Briscoes. I'm like, okay.
I don't have teeth.
Yeah.
He said that.
They're committed. Dude,
Yeah.
I didn't realize they were there since ROH opened
Yeah, I didn't know
or
that.
established or
Been
whatever
there a
that's
long
called.
time, man. Formed.
Sure.
Debuted.
We'll go with that.
We'll let you take the next match. You're ready for this
All
one.
right, Shane Taylor is a human fucking
Yeah,
faucet.
he's a sweaty boy.
Did you notice this?
All I ever noticed about Shane Taylor is he has a massive fucking giant ass.
Yeah.
That's all I ever. I'm like, dude, you are so
He's
big.
got a pear-shaped butt.
Dude, I'm like, you're so pearly, weirdly shaped.
Fairly weirdly shaped.
Yeah.
Dude, but like when they did close-ups of his face, I'm like, there's literally a stream of sweat running off of his head right now. This is insane.
You know what's funny you say this is I'm watching the match, I'm like, Cody's lying there, Shane's getting up and he's sweating a lot. I'm like, what if Cody just opens his mouth and he sweats into his mouth? That's gross. I was like, that's nasty. What if that happens?
That'd be funny.
That's not funny. That's gross.
It was a pretty good match.
We got to see Bernard try to deliver the business bear boot. He like held his boot up at one point to hit him. I don't think it worked.
I love Bernard. Bernard's so great. Bernard got his ass kicked, right?
Yeah.
That was after the match.
But yeah, Cody won by pinfall. But dude, it was really funny whenever Bernard was getting his ass kicked. Cody ran down to get Bernard and just turned around and left instead of going all the way. It was really funny. I don't like Shane Taylor. This is why I don't like Shane Taylor. Like he's constantly doing this and like trying to look crazy. I'm like, you just look fucking retarded, dude.
Yeah.
You don't look scary. You look annoying and stupid. And every time I see him, it annoys me.
The only time that I ever thought that the look got pulled off was I think there was a promo for him during ROH TV this week.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that kind of looked cool because how it was going in slow motion and there's like, I don't know, they made it look cool the way they presented it. But then when it's just happening in real life,
dude, he did it. He does it like all throughout the match. I'm like, dude, you look dumb. Stop it.
it's like without the cool background music and like editing, it's not gonna look cool.
Yeah.
Like, dude, today Mike showed me this fucking video of the scene in fucking Spider-Man 3 where he's like walking down the street and there's the music playing and he's dancing.
I love it so much.
Well, someone edited it and took the music out and just made it like he was just like walking down the street on like a normal day and there's no music. It's the fucking weirdest thing ever.
Really?
It's like really awkward to watch. He like just points to people and he's just like that and he's just like dead quiet and like they're like, what the fuck's this guy doing?
That's funny. Do you think that scene's funny in
Yeah,
the movie
but-
with the music? I mean,
Yeah,
I liked it a lot.
I would say I liked it a lot. I think it's all right. But the fucking. But my point is, without the editing and music around
it's
it,
just like
it
you
looks
look kinda
really
dumb.
stupid.
Yeah. That's I definitely agree. All right, and you anything else to that one? We got
Nope.
Next we got the semi-main event, which is Silas Young versus Adam Page versus Punishment Martinez versus Scorpio Sky versus Cheeseburger versus Jonathan Gresham, a Proving Ground 6-man Mayhem Instant Reward World Television Championship match.
Now, I had a feeling whenever this match got announced that I'm like, I feel like they're going to use this title to make either Punishment or Hangman champion to give more meaning to their match since Best in the World was coming up.
That's a very, very good theory you had. And clearly, it paid off, and you were right.
It did.
I, unfortunately, read a spoiler. Did you fart?
No. Nope.
I read a spoiler before I watched even the second night. And it basically said a new champion was crowned. I didn't know what match it was, so I was like, okay. And then it got to this match. I'm like, well, clearly it's this match. So someone's gonna win it, but I didn't know who.
Bruce Almighty, it was ruined for Dave.
It was. Bruce Almighty. Lordy B. It was ruined for Dave. But then I was like, well, at least it'll be a surprise as to who wins. And then I saw Punishment Martinez fighting Silas. I'm like, all right, I know Silas is going to win.
Yeah.
Or Punishment
I accidentally, my fucking Fire Stick bugged out on me, and I had to skip ahead forward, and I skipped too far, and was like, oh, there's Punishment fighting fucking Silas. So it kind of, it did get spoiled to me for who was going to win. But I still thought there was a possibility of a swerve.
Yeah.
That, like
they really were in depth in the swerve with the thumbnails.
Well, with if during the Silas versus Punishment part of the match, I still thought like, well, what if fucking Hangman just runs out here
and costs him the match?
Then that even adds more heat to their fucking feud.
It's a very good point, actually. But dude, I'm a big fan of Page's package tombstone. It's a really cool move.
Yeah.
Dude, near the end of this first match, like the fucking near falls at the end were so fucking well done. I was like on the edge of my seat because I was like, man, who's gonna win? It was really fucking well done. Mm-hmm. And then Martinez won that match by pinfall, earning the instant reward title shot. Mm-hmm. You have anything else for that first match or no?
No.
First part.
I have nothing else till after.
Oh, so then we have the Silas Young versus Punishment Martinez for the television championship. The spot in the corner where Silas headstands and does a bouncing flip and fucking lands on his feet. This dude is deceivingly fucking agile.
Silas, yeah.
Yeah, when you look at this fucking guy, you're like, all right,
this is an older guy.
This is an older guy who's just gonna like brawl and like be a ground pound guy. He's like doing fucking flips. I was like, this guy's impressive.
Yeah.
So, which was really cool. Martinez won by pinfall and is the new ROH World TV Champ.
He sure is.
He sure is. What do you got to add to that?
So we got Martinez, who's the new champ. And then Hangman challenging him at Best in the World.
Yeah.
Where after that match, where do you go? I think it would have been a really cool idea that they built up someone who's really driven to get the belt from Silas, and Silas is feuding with them. And then after Silas loses the belt, and that match happens, then you're automatically able to set yourself up for the next ongoing feud by being having that person be like, I'm coming for what I was promised, because maybe they were say that they were promised a title match against Silas.
Yeah.
And then Silas doesn't have the belt anymore. they can be like, well, I'm coming for what I deserve because I
Yeah.
deserved a match, and then you have the next feud set up there.
That's a very good idea. Yeah, it seems like as of right now, like.
And plus,
I mean-
that would have helped this match been a little less predictable, and they could have had that person in the Proving Ground match.
It's true.
I
mean, like, it kind of just seems like they did it in a way where this is going to be the blow-off match where it's just the end.
Mhm.
And then, you know, if Punishment wins, he keeps the title. If Hangman wins, he wins the title. They don't have to do a rematch for the title.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? It's because, like, the title wasn't really, it just came into play. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like something where, like, that person can be the champ now. And they don't have to do a rematch, but I mean, obviously, I guess they're just going to go to a new feud with both of them.
Yeah, I just felt like there was nothing really during Silas's reign as that champion. At least from what for as long as we've been watching, he's had like nothing going on.
I mean, he was basically just like, you know, a champion defending and winning all the time with no really storyline.
Yeah, that's all I really got from it. I wish there was a little bit of a story to follow though.
Give Silas a story, like he had with the boys when he tried to make them men.
Yeah.
I wish I was watching then.
Yeah, it would have been funny.
So that's all we got for the State of the Art tour. Couple other quick things. So we're going to go over a few small things from the ROH TV this week. And we also want to talk about a specific match on Kazuni Road Night 1.
Yeah, there's one really good match, and then there was another. I don't want to. It was a little above all right. I give it 6 stars.
You're really cock teasing this. Mm-hmm. 6 stars.
The Night 2 main event.
6 stars.
We're
going out of 10.
That
makes
dogs.
way more
6 Sparkle
sense.
Dogs.
That's
I'm
better.
sorry.
6 Sparkle Dogs. I gotta get
Sparkle Dogs.
So ROH TV. I'm gonna say 3 of my notes. 1, I hate Shane Taylor. 2, I hate Kenny King. 3, I swear I'm not racist.
Well, you love Jay Lethal and Jonathan Gresham.
Because I really want to fuck Brandy Rhodes a lot because she's
And
super
there's
hot.
that.
But I do love Jay Lethal. Even though all I can do with Jay Lethal is look at his gap teeth, and I'm like, you're still awesome,
dude. I'm going to show you a picture of Tyler the Creator. Every time I see him, I'm like, dude, that's Tyler the Creator.
It is Tyler the Creator, actually.
You know what Tyler the Creator looks like?
No. I don't listen to your hippity-hoppity rap musics. I don't know any of that stuff means. Being a weirdo with your raps. I don't know what any of that is. Tyler, come on, how hard is it to find a picture of Tyler the Creator? Jeez. None of those look like Jay Lethal.
He has... Hold on, I need to find the good one.
Is that Jay Lethal?
Other people have said this online. He doesn't make smiling faces whenever he's in the picture. He has a gap between his teeth, and that's what makes me think of it.
Yeah, it's just like that guy's white.
This one helps.
Yeah, I see the gap teeth, and he has eyes, and he's also black.
Yes.
So yeah, he's.
Maybe I'm racist.
You're the racist one. I love Brandy Rhodes, and I love Jay Lethal. So other than that, let's just talk about the main event of this show, which was Bullet Club versus Los Ingobernadores. Did I do it?
And Habernables. I think that's the closest we're getting.
So do you remember this match at all?
A little.
Oh.
I rewatched it because I remember I wasn't paying attention, but nothing that stands out to me that I can think of.
I love how interactive Cody is with the fans. Are you still looking for a better picture of Tyler the Creator?
No.
Just give it up, Gable.
Nope.
Give it up.
There it is. That's him.
There he is.
That's Jay Lethal.
It's Jay Lethal. It's the Young Bucks and Jay Lethal.
Whatever.
There he is.
Leave me alone.
Hey, you're the dick. I love Cody's interaction with his fans. That like whenever he's walking to the ring, he's just letting the fans kiss his ring.
Yeah.
I was like, that's very funny.
Dude, that thing he does when his ring gets kissed is so
and he
funny.
did it over and over for each fan. It was really
thank you.
funny.
Yeah, thank
and
you.
dude, how insanely funny it was whenever Cody was posing and flexing, and Naito does the eye thing and starts looking at his biceps. That was so fucking
I do
funny.
recall that.
That was funny. And,
what night was it when Naito was coming out and there was like a kid that came up to him? Do you know what I'm talking about?
That was night 2.
I thought that was a really cool moment.
Yeah, I agree. That was really cool. Because he was just staring at that kid.
Dude, that kid was so terrified. Is he a heel?
I don't think.
It's hard to tell in Japan.
I think he's more of a baby face.
Every fucking faction is supposed to be a heel faction.
Basically,
so
yeah.
It's hard to tell.
So I did definitely know. I remember we talked before how they keep continuity with the titles and stuff on the ROH TVs because they're taped well in advance. It fucking did not do it in this one, man.
What do you mean?
They're talking about Dominion and how like, oh, they're gonna fight at Dominion
We're on
and
a
like
TV show.
yeah, and like, dude, Dominion already happened, and the announcers are trying to talk like it did happen already, but like they don't have any of the belts, and like Naito's still. I'm like, it was all over the place, but there's nothing they can really do about it.
I just kind of watch it like it was from before, like it was like a hidden.
Just pretend.
It was like bonus features from another night.
He just pretended. Let's see here.
They need to. I don't know. They need to figure something out with that.
Yeah. Well, the issue with it is actually I have something on here is apparently they just don't have the money. Like with WWE or like NXT, after they record it live and do the commentary, they redub it over. Like after they have it and it airs, they'll like
WWE does.
Yeah, like NXT, like they'll come back and they'll just dub over shit, and Mara will record new lines and stuff, so it makes sense. If they did that, they can just dub it over and be like, oh, he's the new champ now, or you know what I mean, like.
Yeah.
But they record the commentary in advance too. They never dub it over and put new dialogue, so they can't really do anything. But it's a smaller promotion; they don't have the money. You can't really blame them. You know? They're doing the best they can. Leave them alone, Gable. I'm the one that brought it up.
Yeah.
For Takahashi should have been disqualified whenever he used Daryl to attack someone. Whether you're in kayfabe or not, if he's alive, he interfered. If he's not alive, it's a foreign object.
Yes.
So regardless, he should have been DQ'd.
I love Daryl.
Bushi did a Canadian Destroyer that I love because I love the Canadian Destroyer. Dude, Bernard.
Didn't they call it a Japanese Destroyer when they did it?
They might have.
I remember hearing the word Japanese Destroyer.
That sounds familiar. It sounds like a Pearl Harbor boat or something.
Yeah.
That sounds racist. You shouldn't say that.
Japan.
So Bernard, he helps Nick, and then gets up on the apron and gets the fucking mist from Bushi, which was great shit. And then he's fucking selling it like his eyes are in pain.
Dude, yeah,
and they're fake eyes.
A water bottle.
Yeah, he dumps water in his eyes. I'm like, the eyes aren't even real. It's so funny.
I know.
He's like wiping off fake eyes. I loved it. That was so great. And the Bullet Club won that one. But all right, let's talk about the Kuzina Road Night 1, Elgin versus Goto.
Dude, this match was a really fucking good match.
It was really good.
I remember that I was just like, there's no way they're going to trade belts. They just fucking traded belts.
I did not think it was going to be a title change at all.
Dude, blew my mind.
Dude, this is one of the hardest hitting matches I've ever seen. Like, they were hitting each other with them fucking clotheslines so fucking hard.
I think that was did I delete my notes?
Jackass.
Yeah. Dude, yeah, but like, dude, Elgin's punches, like,
oh my
they
God.
look so stiff.
Oh my God. I'm like, dude, you guys are killing each other. That was crazy. Dude, the sequence, the sequence in the corner leading to the second rope code red was amazing. They did a fucking code red from the second rope.
Yeah.
That was awesome. It's cool. And I loved how they kept teasing different top rope moves over and over and eventually led to that.
These are two,
so well done.
Especially Elgin, two really beefcake guys going at it. So that really like added to the intensity. Like these two massive guys.
Just knocking the shit out of each other.
Yeah. It's like seeing Thanos fight the Hulk.
Except much longer and better.
Less expensive.
Yeah, far less expensive. They paid him each $100. Yeah, but in the end, there was a great series of reversals at the end. It was just a great match. It was long too, like a half hour.
Back. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You weren't doing horrible.
Okay.
But yeah, so that was a great match. That's it. That's all I got.
Yeah, that one on the Sparkle Dog scale. You want to give that one?
Nah, I don't know.
8.
I don't know.
8. I'm telling you 8.
8.
You don't have to agree.
I'm giving it 8 then.
I'm giving it 8.
I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't know. I'm gonna go with
I liked
7.
it a lot.
I'm gonna go with 7.
Just because of how off guard I was by it, like they got me with my pants down there. Definitely 8. If this was on like fucking,
I was looking at your wiener.
I think they should have done this match at the
instead of the triple
at
threat.
Dominion instead of the triple threat. It would have been cooler.
It was a better match.
Yeah, it definitely was.
But yeah, it was cool. But I mean, you needed something on this tour. I mean, this tour didn't have a lot.
Yeah.
In regards to like big matches, So it definitely needed that big shocking moment. I think it really helped it. But I still gotta watch night 3.
And then I think it was a good idea to put it on night 1 because I was definitely more driven to watch night 2 and 3 going into it.
I agree.
The Takahashi El Desperado match was pretty good.
Yeah, that's where he got his head taken off.
Yeah, he got his mask taken off.
Yeah.
Got to see what El Desperado looked like, so that was
Dude, I was just like, holy shit when it happened.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it.
That's cool. Yeah, I think it's Takahashi. Is Daryl just like a strictly ROH thing? He has not used Daryl once in New Japan.
He doesn't use Daryl in New Japan at all.
You see fans with Daryl in New Japan, so I wonder.
I feel like they just watch ROH.
Could be. I don't know, man. I was watching I was on New Japan World on the site, and I'm looking like they have CMLL fucking shit on there too. I'm like, I can't take on a third promotion. I was like, it sounds interesting, but I'm like, I'm not watching more.
Yeah, I mean, I thought about it, and then
I did too, and I'm like, no.
Major League Wrestling's the other one. MLW. That's the newer one.
Pritchard's doing something in that.
Yeah, that's for free on YouTube, and the CMLL is also free on YouTube.
Dude, they announced the G1 stuff. We could mention that. We didn't talk about that yet. They announced all the participants. How about fucking Omega and Bushi are on the same block?
I wonder if they're gonna do a cool story with that. Like maybe,
I just feel like it's gonna just be like, all right, we're friends. Let's just use the better man. That's it. Okay. I don't think it's gonna be anything special.
Okay, I'm trying not to get my hopes up.
I hope they do, but that's cool.
I'd be okay with either, to be honest.
For the most part, with the exception of them, everyone's pretty much split up, though.
I want to see some. I want to see some sort of team building between the Golden Lovers here, the Golden Elite. The Golden Elite.
I'm really excited for G1 Climax. Yeah. Or specials.
I hope Matt and Nick are there ringside for a lot of these matches. It'd be cool to see them. Because the whole stuff with them. Yeah. How they were always ringside for Kenny, and then when he wasn't, that's when he won. And and it'd be cool to see them ringside again.
I agree. You think? I wonder if they will be though.
Maybe some matches, not all.
Yeah, maybe just like the final, or if he gets to like a later one, maybe. But I mean, they pretty much have most people separate. Like Evil and Sonata are in different blocks. There's another team on there. I think they have separated in different blocks. It seems like a lot of the factions they have for the most part in different blocks. Some are in the same too, though. But Hangman was one of the new ones, right? That's cool. He's going to be in it.
Dude, I know A Block's fucking stacked. Yeah. But I think that's because B Block, I feel like it should be more obvious who...
A Block has Okada and Tanahashi in it.
Yeah, there's a lot of fucking like possible winners over in A Block.
Jay White's in there. Hangman's in A Block as well. I think Evil. Yeah, it'll be interesting. I'm excited for it.
What if they start to build up Jay White to start being a bigger player in the game? Because they could have him end up dropping his title to Juice, and then they want to move him into a bigger spot.
Yeah, I could see that.
Okay.
Oh, Juice is in it. Fuck.
Yeah.
I don't like Juice. Do you see how many matches there are in this?
I'm not against Juice. I just think he's being... I don't know. I just don't like his gimmick, I guess.
Yeah.
His whole Spice Girl thing. It's weird.
Spice Girl. Okay, there were in the Super Junior tournament. I think there was 56 matches.
57, including that.
Okay, do you know how many matches are in this?
How many?
90, not including the final.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to split these.
There's 90 fucking matches. Each night has 5 matches instead of 4, like the Super Juniors. Each night on this has 5.
Yeah, I'm going to watch my assigned ones and then any Kenny Omega ones. That's about it. Kenny or Dakota.
Yeah, I mean, we're more than welcome to watch our others if we want to pick and choose, but specifically, like, there'll be certain ones we're going to take turns.
Dave and I are going to take responsibility and split that in half.
So we'll kind of have to just be telling the other person about the match for the most part.
Mm-hmm. And then if you tell me there's a really fucking cool match, I'll probably throw it on.
You should check it out, yeah. That's a good idea. We can watch ones we think are really good. But that's exciting. That's July, 7th, I think it starts around then?
I think the July 7th is the special and then a week later is the tournament starts.
So yeah, we get to look forward to the Best in the World and the G1 special, which I think are both going to be awesome shows. So I'm excited for this. This is going to be the first ROH pay-per-view we watched.
I wonder what the fuck Matt and Nick are going to be doing.
ROH pay-per-view.
Yeah.
We haven't seen an ROH pay-per-view yet. So
I watched the Vegas one, but I didn't really have anything going into that. This is literally the first ROH thing I watched. Sorry.
Cool. What were we going to say about the
Bucks?
I
don't remember any of it.
We're going to say you wonder if who?
What they're going to be doing. Are they going to be on like an opening card each night? Not each night, but...
For what?
During the G1 tournament.
Who?
The Bucks.
They might not even be on it.
What?
They're not necessarily going to be on the show.
Yeah, but what will they be doing is what I'm saying. I wonder what ROH has going on during that time that they
Nothing.
get some exposure on.
I mean, they also wrestle on that other one a lot too, right? The PWG. There's like 3 from best.
Yeah, but I don't
from being
think
the elite.
PWG
There's
is a consistent show. I think they're more.
once a month or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna be doing. They're probably gonna be spending a lot of time getting fucking All In ready. Because, like, from just watching that first episode of that All Us show, they got a lot of shit they're doing.
Oh, I forgot to watch that.
They want to executive produce and fucking write the show themselves. Like, they don't want to bring someone, because it's going to be broadcasted now. So, like, they know that, like, because Cody's like, I've seen a run sheet before, I've never done one. He's like, I've seen them, but they want to, like, executive produce and completely do the shows themselves. So
is this like a behind the scenes type thing? Or?
That's what it seems like, yeah. It was just like them talking
any
about
kayfabe
it.
stuff, or?
No.
Okay.
No. But it was funny, at one point, they were talking about they were worried about fucking Rey Mysterio's wrestling in Vegas the night before. They're like, what if there's a flight thing? What if there's an issue? They're scared. Cody's like, Ray's gonna make it. Like, Ray always makes it. Nick goes, well, no, I'm talking about the fight. He's like, Ray's gonna make it. And he's like, no, but like there could be weather or something. He's like, Ray's gonna make it. It was really funny. But it's pretty good. I mean, as of right now, the first episode is basically just like them like putting up a question on the screen and then was talking about All In. So I don't know. I'm sure it'll evolve to them like doing stuff. And they were talking about booking Jericho. They said they wanted to book Jericho for it.
Dude, I guarantee you that they're not going to announce ever that they're booking Jericho. Jericho's going to go on the record maybe 2-3 weeks before, maybe a month before, and be like, "There's no way I'm doing that show."
And
blah, blah, and he'll show up.
Yeah.
Dude, from what I hear, that's exactly what he's done every time he showed up somewhere, and everyone thinks he's just a dirty fucking liar.
He's a dirty liar. Well, that's it. Let's wrap this up.
Yeah.
This is a good show. I like this show. I was proud of this show.
Yeah, I'll slap my name on it.
We did great. You can put my name on this one.
You can package that up and sell that.
Yeah.
We're gonna sell this. You just pay $1.99. You don't even know it.
Oh, that's right. We gotta start charging. Remember, someone gave us that advice. We gotta charge for
Yeah,
our show.
we'll figure this after we're done recording.
Do you think if one person accidentally views it and pays for it, that's $2 we made?
Yeah, you guys just got charged.
I don't know how you accidentally get charged.
We did not actually charge you. Please don't sue us for something.
We did. I charged them.
You charged them.
No one's listening. We can't get sued.
We can charge them, but we just can't get paid. They just won't pay us.
I took money out of all your personal accounts and stole all your identities.
I took $1.99 theoretical dollars out of your bank account.
Theoretical dollars.
Theoretical dollars.
We're poor and we have none of your money. We're gonna leave. Make sure you guys follow us on YouTube. Make sure you follow us on Instagram whenever Gable's not taking a week in between posts. Gable. Get with the program.
This is like 3 in the last day.
That's good. There's some really you post. Gable posts some great shit on there. He posts some stuff and I look and I start laughing. I laugh at your posts, Gable.
Good post.
Mostly. They're mostly funny. Mostly. Some of them just like, that's our Gable. That's our Gable sense of humor. Yeah. He's looking at grapes and laughing again. That's Gable.
Let me see if I can show you the one.
Jesus. There's one. You gonna show me a picture of a grape?
Yeah. There's hold on.
This is riveting. This is an Easter egg.
This is one of the ones that I thought was really funny.
Would you like to donate $1 to help the poor? Me. LOL, there is 90% chance this card is going to get declined. I am the poor. That's pretty funny. It's alright. I hate you. Alright, so make sure you follow us everywhere. And then we're probably gonna release because we're gonna be reviewing Best in the World, and we're gonna review the G1 special. Then we're gonna jump in the G1 climax. Before those though, we're probably gonna release an Avengers 4 episode where we just kind of talk Avengers 4 shit because I think it's very interesting. All the theories and stuff going on.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff.
There's a lot to talk about.
Do you know how many shows we're breaking down? The G1.
I was thinking 3.
You're thinking 3?
I was thinking 3. I was thinking each one we can do 6 show reviews, so we'll each review 3 shows. We'll each talk about 3 that we watched because I think it's 19 shows total. So if we each do 6, or if we do 3, 6, that'll be about the whole thing.
I see. So. No, I like that.
What the fuck are you doing?
Nothing.
All right, so that's it. You guys do all those things, and we'll see you. We'll see you.
The gay community.